Alright, y'all, we are back with probably one of my more anticipated albums of this year, because it's been 18 fucking years since we've had an album from this fucking band. The fucking Soul Invictus by Faith No More. First album since 1997, man. And alright, there's no...
Oh, excuse me.
This is the CD version. I don't know how the vinyl one be, but there's no lyric book, but the pictures are fucking cool. Alright.
CD looks like a Rammstein CD.
You got this fucking kid. Then you got this sad looking little devil kid. Like, it's all like old ass Halloween costume kind of imagery. And you got this right here, it's just creepy as fuck. And then you got this kid with the little skeleton suit, really fucking cool. And you got these guys, and that's about it.
Does it have the kid from the vinyl on there?
I don't even know.
Let me see.
From your
The superhero vinyl? Or EP?
but shit, man.
Now, I would say it came out as like a big surprise. They started touring last year, and there was talk of a new album. I thought it would never happen, and as soon as it did, too. Like, earlier this year, I ended up buying the single song on
Superhero.
Yeah, on a 7-inch.
We did that on
We did, and I wasn't I was just at the record store and I saw it and I'm like, oh, gotta have it. Put it on, fucking fell in love with it. I still say the remix version is better. But at that point, I still didn't know how long of a wait we had till the album came out. And then you were saying, it came out last week, I ordered it. Like, what? No. They finished it? When?
They kept it under wraps really well, more than likely. Or hell, they could have just been working on it for so long.
Bag-faced children.
You see the other kid right here? This one? He cried.
Yeah, crying little devil kid, man. It's so funny. But
You got an apple, so a candy bar.
I'm a huge Mike Patton fan.
There's nothing Mike Patton can do wrong.
Yeah, Mike Patton, seriously,
Except for dying.
he's probably my favorite male singer of all time, like my number one. Because the dude's range is so amazing. The guy can rap, the guy can sing amazing. The guy
can do death metal growls.
Yeah, he can do death metal. He can do everything.
I mean, hell, he was on a Dillinger Escape Plan record.
And he's fucking good at everything he does, musically and fucking vocally. Vocally? Is that a word now?
Vocali.
But you know, I didn't
Put it
really.
in the Travis fiction. The Travis.
Yeah, the dictionary of Travis words.
In other words, if Travis was gay, he would suck that man's cock.
Probably.
He'd be like,
he'd probably
just sing me a
suck
song,
you
I'm gonna
straight.
suck your dick. If you say anything was straight, he would.
Yeah. A big
That's Mike Patton.
cigarette.
Oh,
On my
God.
knees.
With 2 red cherries.
So
Oh, hello.
It's a Zachary.
I just started getting into this guy probably within the past
5-6 years.
7 maybe at the most.
Listen to a lot of older music.
Because I started checking out Mr. Bungle.
Mr. Bungle.
And
I remember when you got the first Mr. Bungle.
I remember the first time
Shortly
you
after
told me that, I thought you said Mr. Bunghole. I'm like, what?
When you first got that, like shortly after that, I ended up getting Angel Dust.
Yeah, you found Angel Dust at a pawn shop. Because I remember our dad had, what's that album called? Feeling, The Real Thing. The Faith No More album with Epic. And Dad had that.
That was awesome.
He had the CD one too, because I remember fucking Mom showing it to me, talking about, look at this zombie song.
I remember Dad saying he liked their cover of War Pigs and Easy. I mean, it's like Sunday morning,
and then when you start
you know what big
going
steel
deep
by road.
into the stuff Mike Patton does, man, you see the Painkiller stuff. And then when we were doing the review for the Superhero song, I couldn't remember the name of the band.
Mondo Cane?
No, not Mondo Cane, but the one that he does with Buzz Osborne from the Melvins.
Uh-huh.
That band is Phantomus, and Phantomus.
Oh
is
yeah,
fucking
Phantomus. I remember
amazing.
hearing about them forever. Charlie used to talk about them a lot.
Phantomus is awesome, and then I think there's Painkiller, and then he does some stuff with John Zorn, and that's cool, man, because John Zorn, Trevor Dunn. Trevor Dunn's like one of my favorite bassists ever. Like it's kind of like Mike Patton is in with this cool collection of like all of my favorite musicians, man, like John Zorn, Trevor Dunn, fucking.
He's kind of like the Josh Homme of singers.
Yeah, man, he's like
The
almost
jack
another
of all
realm
trades when it comes to music.
Yeah,
Ain't
he's
nothing this man can't do.
That's what we need. We need a collaboration between Josh Homme and Mike Patton, and see what the hell.
Actually,
happens.
maybe a better analogy would have been the Dave Grohl.
like I guess
Because Dave Grohl has, yeah, he is in Foo Fighters and he was in Nirvana, but he is also in every fucking thing.
Yeah, he
Dude
plays
is in
drums for a lot
every
of
Tenacious
people.
D album. He's on 2 Queens of the Stone Age and 1 side project.
That's one busy motherfucker. That's why when he breaks his leg,
he broke his leg and he fucking said, "I'm
that
still
man,
playing."
he has to. That's
Yeah.
his job. Because he got so many damn jobs, he can't stop working.
Yeah, I mean, there's no workers' comp as a musician. But I mean, so now that
Ron
I've-
James would have quit.
Yeah, that meme you showed with. Oh, I got.
Man, you should have seen it the other night. Joey comes over to watch the finals of the basketball game or whatever. This is hilarious. LeBron James goes to make a fucking dunk or whatever, and he slips and falls into the crowd and hits a camera right on the lens right here, and he fucking...
Extreme close-up.
He was a little bitch for it.
Yeah.
Like the whole time he was just like... he's like bleeding a little bit. And everyone's like, "Did you get a concussion?"
Yeah.
And then as soon as it happened, a fucking police officer steps up. "No cameras! No cameras!" And there's a camera above him just still filming and shit. But
Yeah, a picture of.
when it happened, he holds his head, goes down into the fetal position, laying on the crowd. Like there's 5 or 6 people he's just fucking laying on. The camera dude's like this. Looking at it, getting away.
that's gotta be embarrassing.
Yeah, that meme
See-
he posted with was that Henry Rollins?
It was some punk
It looked
rocker.
like Henry Rollins.
He got a concussion or something.
It
A
has
guitar
blood
hit him
pouring
in the
down his-
head.
yeah,
And
yeah,
he finished the
Rollins.
song. That didn't skip a line. Finished the song and finished the show.
Damn.
Got hit in the head with a fucking guitar flying from the crowd.
Just like I said, athletes are a bunch of pansies. Most of them are just high, overpriced pansies.
They are. Faith no more.
Marilyn Manson fucking kicked what's his name in the fucking head though. I can't remember.
I don't even know. Marilyn Manson got punched out in a Denny's.
That was funny as fuck. I remember you texted me like, Marilyn Manson just got punched.
Punched
What was
out
that
in a
one?
Denny's.
What was it? Tommy Hilfiger fucking punched out Axl Rose.
I don't know anything.
Dude, this was like back in 07. Like, that's the funniest shit I ever heard. Fucking
Till now.
little faggy Tommy Hilfiger punches out Axl Rose. Axl Rose? How did those two even get into an argument?
Well, Axl Rose is a bitch.
Yeah,
He is a little
He
bitch.
pisses a lot of people off. But Marilyn Manson and a Denny's getting punched out. That's just.
That is funny.
That is. How do you even get in that position, man?
But Faith No More. You know, so I said all that, and I'm praising Mike Patton. So how does 18 years later, Faith No fucking More?
Band still has
How
it.
does it hold up?
They still got it. They definitely still got that shit. It feels like epic all over again. I love that song.
More or less, I'd say like there's nothing reminiscent of Epic on here. It's more.
Well, I mean, like the quality, how good it is.
Okay, yeah, the
The-
quality.
It reminds me
they're
of,
still that
Angel
good.
Dust, though. The piano work.
Jesus Christ,
Yeah,
these guys
the
are old
pianos.
now. Look how old they are. They still fucking rock.
Yeah.
These
It's
guys.
been almost 20 fucking years since the last Faith No More. I mean, Mike Patton's been consistently doing stuff, but I don't know what these other guys have been doing.
Yeah, I mean, they've
since.
probably been side projects, but for them to be able to come back together and play their style of music so well, as if this is like just. Yeah, it's like we're back from a year ago.
It's another one of those comeback albums that actually holds up. Like
It is a comeback.
Soundgarden. Soundgarden's comeback was great.
Yeah.
Who else had a comeback that was really good? Was it Was it that last B-52s you got?
Yeah, that B-52's Funplex, that was a fantastic little comeback album.
There was a lot of comeback albums here recently.
It's nothing better than a good comeback. I hope System of Down's comeback is gonna be good. I hope they don't fall flat on their face.
That's gonna be one of those situations where one of them wants more money than the other.
It's gonna be Darren.
But I think this album, man, like you said, it does remind me a lot of Angel Dust. Like, it's, with Mike Patton, you never really know what you're gonna get. And with this album, you kind of get everything good about Faith No More, like all their incarnations, except for like the heavy funk metal kind of stuff from like the first couple albums.
You don't really need that though.
Yeah.
I mean, I would have appreciated maybe one song like that.
Yeah, I'm glad they didn't try to shoehorn it in.
Yeah, exactly, because it would have felt shoehorned, but I would have liked it.
I used to like it when they played stuff like this before.
It's like
I remember.
It's like the best of Mike Patton.
Like, we
Faith
care
No
a
More.
lot. Keep doing whatever it is you're doing. Their original singer guy.
Maybe it should come out like a B-side album when they do that.
But like the album, you got really cool slow piano work. You got heavy metal guitars. Superheroes, very punky kind of, and but to me, some of my favorite songs, like I like them all, but the ones that stick out the most is Matador, and I love the song Motherfucker.
Motherfucker.
You just gotta love a song called Motherfucker, where
That gives no fucks.
most of the words are just motherfucker. He's like, get the motherfucker on the phone, and he's kind of rapping and shit at the beginning, and then you got like, hello motherfucker. It's like, man, that shit is awesome. But then
The Rob Zombie song.
probably the biggest and most unexpected surprise on the album
Was the closer track?
yeah, the closing track, From the Dead. It's very 1960s-esque. It's really the most happy kind of sounding song on the album. Like, it's very sunny. Like, it's a very sunny sounding song.
I do like Sunny Side Up though.
Yeah, Sunny Side Up is awesome.
Yeah.
And then I love Separation Anxiety and the Cone of Shame. Like, Cone of Shame is like when he's like doing his weird, like really low talking.
You know, I was sitting
stuff.
here, or I was standing there at the checkout line at Best Buy, and that's when I finally got to read the song titles, and I'm like, this is a Faith No More album.
Yeah.
Just the Cone of Shame title and the Matador and Separation
The
Anxiety.
song Black Friday is
all
awesome.
It's all reminiscent of old titles that they used to have.
Yeah. But the album is really fucking cool. But then all the pictures, these weird photographs. It says cover and booklet photographs, courtesy of Ozian Brown. I don't know, from his private collection and from his book Haunted Air.
Wait,
I want to know what that is.
his private collection?
Yeah.
That's a little creepy because those are all children.
And they're also from his book Haunted Air. So I want to find this
That's
book.
why the kid's crying. Do baby just like this
Yeah.
anymore.
You get an apple!
Oh shit! So I want to know what that's about. But I mean, yeah, it's one of
Do you
one
think
of
you
those.
ever tried to butterfly effect it and go back to that scene?
What?
Remember in the butterfly effect?
Oh god,
Jesus.
like child porn. Oh my god.
That fucking.
It's like,
Ooh, sparkler.
It's like, you're not gonna make me dress like a devil and give me an apple, you motherfucker.
Oh my god. You're gonna change your life, young man. You are never gonna do this again. Fucking dude freaks out. Oh my god.
God, I hate that
Butterfly
movie.
effect. Jesus
Ashton fucking
Christ. Such a cool idea, like to me. Like
Just
I like that
executed
idea.
so poorly.
And the movie gets like dark. Motherfucker
It does.
beats his dog to death and just sets it on fire, like in front of everybody, and then like they blow up that fucking lady with a goddamn stick of dynamite. He's like, oh, I need to change this.
Killed the baby.
Like,
I mean,
oh my
it was
God.
an extremely dark movie.
And then the biggest fuck up in that movie to me, when they go to the movie theater, and you have
Oh, 7 is playing and it's supposed to be like 1994.
well, I don't know what year it's supposed to be, but you have Dumb and Dumber
Oh, that was it. That was it.
and a 7 poster.
Those were like
Dumb and Dumber
years
was
apart.
long out of theaters by the time 7 came out. Now I think what 7 might have been 1995. Dumb and Dumber is 94. So you,
But it was late '94.
yeah, it was late 94. So maybe.
But it's a comedy. Comedies don't stay in theaters more than maybe 3 months.
Yeah. And
I mean, hell, what was that? 50 Shades of Grey didn't stay in theaters that long.
That didn't make any kind of money.
It came out
I don't
in
think that
like
movie.
February, and then the DVD came out in April.
Oh, you know they're writing the. She wrote another book from the perspective of the guy. The same damn story, just from the perspective of the guy, and they're fucking eating it up.
They did the
Everyone's
same
eating the
thing with,
shit out of this. They love it.
How many trees had to die?
They did the same thing with
How many-
Twilight. But she wrote that shit on her BlackBerry.
Yeah, she said she wrote like half on her BlackBerry. That's how simply.
How many
simply
trees
put,
had to die to make this
to
book?
copy, to publish the book.
How many
Poor
innocent
trees.
trees? God.
Yeah, but a lot of guys got laid because of that movie. So.
I
Oh well.
guess.
Whatever. It's like you want to go watch it, go watch it.
But if you were dating somebody before the movie came out, you were still getting laid anyway.
Yeah,
It's
but
not
it helps
that-
you out when they go to the movie and they come back all worked up. Like, all right, you want to do something kinky?
You
Do
can
something
also
weird?
send them to a strip club.
But yeah, so this album, it matched my expectations and exceeded them. I mean, I hate to say that it's the Mike Patton show, because it's not. I mean,
The Mike
especially,
Patton effect.
that's what I was worried about, was that it would just be the Mike Patton show, and really, it's...
We have a Mike Patton who sells cars.
Faith No More kind of
Yeah, we
became... Faith No More kind of did become the Mike Patton show when he joined. Because...
It was such a different.
Yeah, he was...
Band
Yeah,
when it
they,
came in.
they turned into such a different band, but at the
It
same
wasn't
time...
sleazy '80s metal.
Yeah, it allowed everybody to be better than what they could, instead of just doing the same thing over again. Because how many people, I bet you back in the day, all those people who bought the real thing, and when Angel Dust came out, how many people were probably pissed off that it didn't sound anything like
Well,
the
imagine
Chili
what it
Pepper
was
style
like.
kind of stuff?
Imagine what it was like when fucking people were all into Alice in Chains when it was Alice and Chains
Yeah.
before it was Alice in Chains.
Yeah, but I don't think they released anything
Yeah.
as they did.
Yeah.
Mike Patton didn't do anything wrong.
I know.
They didn't bring him down. He brought them up.
Yeah, and then they...
The quality improved vastly.
They brought each other up, and they all, like, it showed you what kind of musician and artist Mike Patton is, and showed you what these other musicians can be.
And Mike Patton might not be as good as he was because of being in Faith No More.
Because he had Mr. Bungle before he joined Faith No More, and if you're familiar with the weirdness of Mr. Bungle, it's almost like a little bit of that slipped into Faith No More, especially during Angel
Yeah, it's very
Dust.
subtle. But it works
Yeah,
perfectly.
it's not as wacky as Mr. Bungle in no
But it's
no
there.
way, but yeah, it's in there, like the be aggressive, be aggressive, and
That was
that's
a good song. I
that's-
still like it.
that's the thing I love about Mike Patton, is that he can do weird, wacky shit like Mr. Bungle. He can do amazing covers of like crooner Italian songs on Mondo Cane. He can do metal shit like with Dillinger, and fucking weird shit with Phantomus, and he can rap. Like, I have a Handsome Boy Modeling School album where he has a cool little rap song on there.
And it
He's-
all still sounds separate from itself. There's
Yeah.
only a little bit bleeds between it, and that not enough to where it's overbearing. It's just
That's
right.
the cool thing about
He can
his
change
singing
gears so
style.
easily.
Not one song, like he can just change his voice in a way. Like
Yeah.
he's almost a cartoon.
He can go really low and really fucking high, and it's just, his range is amazing when it comes to that.
One of the greats.
Didn't they say at first Axl Rose was one of the first, or one of the highest range
Something like
musicians,
that.
and then
Probably.
he
Now
was
they're
like debunked with Mike Patton?
Yeah, that's something like that. But what's so funny about that is
All
like,
the smoking and drugs
He
killed that.
could have done it, but nowadays,
what's so
All
funny,
the drug use, the smoking, and everything. His voice is shot. Axl Rose is over. No more for that.
But what's so funny about with the whole Mike Patton and Axl Rose is like they've always kind of had a beef. Like I read that like, all right,
Didn't he shit in something?
yeah, don't piss Mike Patton off because he will shit in your orange juice.
Yeah.
Oh.
He took a shit in Axl Rose's orange juice and put it back in his cooler.
I mean,
Jesus
it's Axl
Christ.
Rose. He probably deserved it.
Yeah, Axl
Oh,
Rose
yeah.
definitely deserved it. You know
how
he
many-
smeared shit over Axl Rose's
Every
cue cards.
former band member would probably want to shit in
Why
his
would he
stuff.
need cue cards?
Axl Rose apparently needed cue cards to sing "Sweet Child of Mine."
Because he was probably always so drunk and stoned all the time he couldn't remember the lyrics.
And Mike Patton smeared shit on it.
So what? You're the guy holding the shit cards.
Oh, you got
Yeah,
to
that's what I'm wondering.
Phil,
Are you
chill back
changing
it up,
them
Are you
boy.
now?
holding these cards with shit on them, or did he just see them and be like, "Oh man, I can't use my things now"?
Well, no, in Axl Rose, he probably made the guy still hold them.
Yeah,
That,
probably.
that poor guy just doing his job had to hold shit covered.
And then
Shit cards.
the other Mike Patton beef you have with Anthony Kiedis. Like, Anthony Kiedis came up to him when they were doing Mr. Bungle, and Anthony Kiedis is like, "Hey man, you're stealing my style, bro." And it's like, really? Anthony Kiedis? Like, how about Mike Patton? Anthony Kiedis is cool. Chili Peppers are cool. But Mr. Bungle, and even the first couple Faith No Mores, do Chili Peppers a little better. I mean,
Yeah, because Chili Peppers got a little more accessible and commercial.
Yeah, I mean, you know, Chili Peppers is great. But then when the big beef started toward, when Californication was coming out, because Mr. Bungle's album, California, was coming out on the same date as Californication.
Oh, Lord.
But they pushed it back for no confusion.
Yeah, because both titles sound almost exactly the same.
And Anthony Kiedis had Mr. Bungle kicked off of all these big festivals and shit, and that's part of what ultimately helped break them up. But you know, you gotta love Mike Patton's attitude when he's like, "Okay, well, fuck you, Chili Peppers." So they do a concert where they just play all these Chili Pepper songs and botch the fuck out of them. Just botch the shit out of them. Like, that's hilarious to me. Like, that. You don't get a lot of that with, you don't get a lot of, like, you get rap beefs,
Yeah.
but you don't get a lot of rock beefs.
At least not ones that are so out in the open like that.
Yeah.
You know, there are plenty of them, but that's completely behind closed doors. You might find out about it on VH1 behind
I
the
mean,
music.
some of
shit,
the
that's
only
about
ones
it.
I ever really can think of is, like, Courtney Love and Marilyn Manson and Trent Reznor and Billy Corgan were all kind of bashing for a second, but now they're all kind of cool again.
Yeah, they squashed that beef.
Yeah.
Yeah, there might be more we just don't know about them because Rockstar is actually smart enough to keep it behind closed doors because that shit can ruin your careers.
And I guess it just fuels the rap game.
Get you shot.
Yeah. But I mean, shit, like, so any final thoughts on the new Faith No More?
Love it.
Buy it.
Make love.
Put
to
it on the face of a blow-up doll.
Make love, sweet, sweet love.
Make love to it while you play it.
Get you a Mike Patton meat suit. Mike Patton is the man.
Yes.
He really is fucking just one of the greatest.
I'm trying to picture what this Mike Patton meat suit would look like.
I'm picturing Leatherface.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That's how much Travis likes him. He's gonna kill him
Might
and wear
cut his face
he's gonna
off.
wear his skin
Put
like
it on.
a Mike Patton suit.
I am Mike Patton.
I will absorb his powers. It's like
If
the
I wear
Highlander.
his skin, I can sing like
It's like the
that.
fucking Highlander. There can be only one.
Yeah. But shit, fucking, I say get it. If you're on the fence, I mean, I can see some people probably not getting into it because, I mean, I don't want to say it plays it safe, but
Yeah.
it does. It goes where you won't expect. But then, because like I said, you never really know what
I mean,
you're
if you
gonna
like
get
Faith
from
No
these
More,
guys.
you're gonna like it.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
mean, there's no if you don't like Faith No More, then you can probably.
but is it worth the 18-year wait?
Yes.
Yes. It aged very well. That band has aged well.
That's what I said.
They didn't
I
come
said-
back with some creepy, shitty, cliche music.
Yeah.
They didn't shoehorn anything in that didn't need to be there. They made a solid
And it's
album.
a fairly short album too.
That's exactly what you were expecting.
Short
and
and
more,
sweet.
and
It's
more.
short and sweet.
Mhm.
And they could easily make another album that's got the stuff that everyone else is like, well, what about the funky stuff? Well, they can make a B-side album with that in. No problem.
Yeah, I mean, I hope Faith No More stays together, you know, for
Another album or two.
yeah. But shit, y'all. Peace.
There was an old lady named Jumbo.